almost summer solstice and I have the heat on. What's up with that? So we're going to shift some energy. We're going to shift some beliefs. We're going to shift some actions. And we're going to do it all right here, right now. But first, let's get warm. So grab your rattle, grab your drum, shake things up. The same old creates the same old. So right now, the day before summer solstice, you have the ability to leave the old ways behind, to drop what's no longer serving you, to grab my tool here, to cut the cords to things that are binding you to old ways of behaving, old ways of believing, and old ways of acting. So let's start first of all with a little smudge. So I'm going to use San Paulo today because it feels like it's really going to clear the air. So beautiful wood that comes from Peru. And it takes a little bit to get it burning, so be patient. And this is part of it, right? Part of the beliefs is that we want things instantly, instant gratification. So put your hands on your heart, and there you instantly feel your body, feel this dense frequency that you are. And take a moment to just allow a memory of some sweetness to come to you. And because we are still in that transitional period between spring and summer, I'm going to shake things up. Because my idea of June 20th is not having my heat on. So we'll shake up some old ideas. We'll get ready to cut the cords to some old beliefs that are holding us bound to the past. Because today, the day before summer solstice, is a day where you get to drop all of that. The longest day tomorrow. So, what are you ready to illuminate? What are you ready to shine the light on that maybe you haven't in the past? Maybe you're on autopilot. So many of us are right now. Post-traumatic stress. Hi, Meg. Post-traumatic stress has been drummed into us for as long as I've been drumming, and then add a few years. So let's counterbalance that in ourselves. Let's wake up fresh. Let's start each day with a blank slate. Creating afresh, not thinking that, well, you know, this is my morning routine. What if you today, tomorrow morning, you change up your routine? You let the turning of the wheel of the year bring something fresh and new. And that you start brand new tomorrow. Actually, you don't even need to wait. You can start brand new right now. Reinforce it tomorrow by remembering that you're the only one that brings all of those things from yesterday into today. No one else is doing it for you. You are completely in charge of that. So, what if you anchor that belief in yourself? What if you anchor the idea that every day I get a fresh start. Every day, I don't need to respond like I responded yesterday. Every day, I can change my behavior so that every day is a new day. So that when you get up in the morning, you don't do the same routine. You're not on autopilot. Maybe one day you have tea and the next day you have coffee. And one day you have warm liquid honey. And one day you have chai. And one day you have nothing. But we get up and we do the same thing. And we expect the same results. So that's the predictability and yet the insanity of wanting things to be different and yet doing them the same way. So align with yourself every morning and ask yourself, what do I feel like today? What smell do I want to smell? What taste do I want to taste? What sound do I want to hear? And recognize and honor that you're the creator of your life. That what you expect is what happens. And from a higher perspective, we might get that. But right down here in the mundane world, at this eye level, you might not actually be honoring that. So honor the idea that you call into creation what you are experiencing. And knowing that, holding that for a moment, I call my life into creation. And when you look around and you see that you're the one that put things where they are, you can actually concretely see that. Oh, butterfly. So a butterfly right outside the window. So when you honor that, when you recognize that I create this, just like if you get up in the morning and you create a cup of coffee or a cup of tea or a cup of whatever, that's your creation. And when we honor it in the small things, then in the larger things, we can take ownership. So that's a huge belief that I didn't grow up with. I didn't grow up with the idea. My parents did not say, Sheila, you create your reality. But after decades, you come to know that. You come to the idea that everything in my environment is my creation. Something that I was on the same frequency as at that moment in time. Now, the thing about our frequencies is that they shift and change. That's what I'm here every day doing. I'm raising the vibe to love and above every day. And that's my devotion. So you know what I'm seeing around me? I'm seeing old paradigms fall apart. I'm seeing necessary destruction for positive reconstruction. I'm seeing things work out in ways that are a mystery. How's this going to work out? Well, as I begin to think about what's it going to take for this to work out, the frame of reference is dinner. I love Freudian slips. Yeah, how am I going to feed myself? And infuse it all with humor. Laugh at yourself. You know, how did you get yourself right where you are? And if it isn't right where you want to be, well, congratulate yourself for getting yourself that far. And notice that you have a ways to go. Thank heavens, right? Can you imagine going, oh yeah, this is it, right here, right now, the end? Well, to me, there's always a next step. There's always a next place. There's always a next adventure. So looking at life in that way allows me to rise above the fray, to step into stillness and sit and ask that very important question: where do you want me? When you know who you are, and then you ask Spirit, where do you want me? Well, this is Spirit's response, and my manifestation is right where I am. And when you own that, even if it's not exactly where you want to be, when you own, oh, I'm right exactly where I'm supposed to be right now, because everything is working out for me. Everything is happening for me, not to me. That sense of deep knowing that I'm aligned with Spirit, and when things happen, it's because I've called them into creation for my next soul lesson. And having that higher perspective allows you to not be in the throwing yourself around on the floor or being annoyed at what's next. It's like, oh, this is the next step. More will be revealed. And from that place of childlike wonder, oh, I wonder what's next, life becomes an adventure. And when you're on an adventure, there's a certain amount of fear and trepidation. It's the unknown calling. And so being willing to go, you know, I know there's going to be fear. I know there's going to be trepidation. I know there's going to be uncertainty. But I'm an expert at uncertainty. I've come and drummed for over 2 years here. I'm okay with uncertainty. I'm okay with not knowing, because I have a drum and I have a drum beat. And this constant rhythmic drum beat allows me to stay calm in the midst of chaos. It allows me to feel grounded and focused and centered. So every day, this gift of raising the vibe to love and above, I believe in my heart of hearts that it makes a difference. And so I do it over and over and over again. And do you all remember in the early days when I was teaching myself how to drum left-handed, how faltered it was? And now it's constant and rhythmic. All because I made a decision to use this time to learn a new skill, to reach out to more people who are feeling afraid, to be a calm, excitable, truth-speaking ray of sunshine, love and light and prayers on every drum beat. So look at your beliefs. What you believe about, well, anything, the kind of car that you can have. You know, that's a nice kind of distant from you. Maybe you don't even believe you can have a car. Look at your beliefs about your life. For sure, what I know for sure is that if you don't have everything you desire, there's a limiting belief in there. Hey Barbara, good to see you. Thank you for popping in. I'm talking about beliefs today, and changing your action changes your belief. Like, you know, do I need to get up and do the same routine with my coffee every morning? Can I switch it up for something as simple as that? Can I have tea one day? Can I switch up my belief about how my life is working? You know, one of my real strong, powerful principles that I live by is life is happening for me, not to me. So everything is an opportunity to change my action, create a new belief, one that serves me, one that calls out my highest and best or better. So have you done your highest and best or better? Are you doing your highest and best or better? So sit and sip. Take a few moments today. Don't wait until solstice tomorrow. Take a few moments today to sit and sip and look at your beliefs about your life. Do you have everything that you desire? If you do, then check out your beliefs. What belief supported you in having all of that? Actually, that's a really good thing to look at. Like, anyway, what belief supported you to get right where you are? What are those supporting beliefs? And then look at the beliefs, and you can refresh them. And then what are the beliefs that are holding you from having what you desire? And then switch those up. Find some supporting beliefs so that you can live an abundant life. No matter what's going on out there, your abundance, your prosperity starts internally and then manifests out there. So be abundant inside. Look at the abundance of cells that are happening every moment just so that you can have a breath. All the things that are going on, you know, I had a sip of tea, all of the things that are going on in my body, completely unknown to me, that are making that tea useful to my body. So look at your beliefs, sit and sip, have a moment of, well, have about 10 moments. Take time to drink your beverage. Enjoy it. And write out the beliefs that are supporting you. And then have more of those. All right, let's energize our hands. Put your hands on your heart. Oh, thanks for all that love. And now we're going to open freely to give, accept, and embrace all that the universe has for us. Looking at our beliefs, letting go, dropping the ones that are no longer serving us, enhancing our lives by creating new ones. Like, I open freely to give it away, give it away, give it away. Accept big bowls with your hands and embrace all that the universe has for me. One more time. I open freely to give, accept, and embrace all that the universe has for me. And namaste, aho, bliss. And in case no one has told you so far today, you are amazing. Thank you for being here. Switch up your beliefs. Let me know how that works for you. And tomorrow is solstice. Yay! The changing of the seasons. All right, everyone. Bye-bye. Love ya.